Hi guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're back at another county show. We're at the Kent County Show. We were here last year, so go check out that video. We're back again this year. Should be a lot of fun. This year we have Blair, myself, her mom, and the twins. Let's go out and have a great day today here at the Kent County Show. Hey guys, so we're back at another wonderful county show, and today we've come in right beside some of the agricultural aspect, and this is Curly's farm. And the first thing that caught my eye was this beautiful miniature cow. Now this looks like a Dexter. Oh, I'm not sure, but this is one of the smallest cows I've ever seen. Not the smallest, but one of the smallest. And there's even a calf here, guys. I didn't even see the calf at first. Check out this beautiful, tiny little chocolate color calf. Again, I think this is a Dexter, but hopefully the owner's here and I can ask. To give you a good idea of exactly how short this cow is, like here is Blair's height, and here's Blair, and there's the cow, so you can see exactly how short this cow is. And this calf is such a beautiful, precious little calf here. Yeah. Excuse me.
Hello, Melanie.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Is she a Dexter?
She is.
She is a Dexter.
Short-legged Dexter.
Short-legged Dexter. Okay, I was thinking
well
that.
Done you.
I was thinking that. So Curly's farm. This is really nice. There's a nice short-legged Dexter here, and I think these are some little alpacas. Yeah, this is alpacas. Look at these little guys. I was taking care of some business over there. And what else do we have here? This is part of the farm. This is, for the littles. They would enjoy this. I think there's a nice little rabbit in there. And then over here are some really nice little goats. So this is nice. You can kind of see the animals in a friendly, farm-friendly way. And you bring up the little kids. They can enjoy this. Again, here's some nice little goats. And what do we have on the other side here? Because I'm excited, and I'm looking for some little pigs. And if I can see some pigs as a part of this, I will be very happy. I love to see pigs at the county shows. Here's some nice goats. What do you call a male goats, guys? If you know what you call a male goat, drop that in the comments down below. Some sheep here. Some nice little sheep. So we've seen the goats, we've seen the sheep, but check this out. No, that's not a pig, that's a hog. Check her out.
You call them and they answer you.
We got chickens.
Yeah, it's funny.
So we're walking right out of Curly's farm and into, look like the cattle on display here. These are some young handlers, owners, operators. Look like this is the juniors division. The cattle look really good though. Different breeds out here right now, so I'm not sure exactly what we have going on.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, join us around the Kent Young Farmers Ring today. This is the championship for the beef turnouts. So we're inviting all of our first and second place members to come in. So the first place ones will line up. I'm not sure the second place if they're waiting in the wings. Okay, so the first place, so this is the first place from all of the beef confirmation classes that happen today. These will be lined up. We have our two judges. Okay, so our judges are placing them in the order from which they were called in the classes. Okay, so the classes that they attended today, they have been placed in an order as they were seen by our judges. Our two judges here today, we have Mr. Simon Husk and Mr. James Ball. They have independently judged the continental classes and the native classes, both purebred and crossbred. They will now join forces to work together to judge all of the first places from each of the classes they've seen. Now these classes are a very broad spectrum. We broke the groups down from youngsters all the way through, starting from 2 months of age right up to 17 months of age. So we have quite a mixture in the ring with us here. We also have crossbred and we have purebred. And for each, our judges will be looking at the breed attributes. They'll be looking at the animal as it stands now and at the potential for each animal has.
Just looked at the Kent Young Farmers for the cattle. I want to look at the sheep, but they're being judged right now, so the whole sheep pavilions, they're all off limits. Excuse me, do you know which breed they're judging right now?
Southdown. Southdown.
Southdown.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So they're judging some really beautiful Southdown sheep, and I'm not familiar with this particular variety, but they look good. I love the coloration on them, and the nice, tight, clean, sheared coats. Fleeces look really nice. You know, I love to say goats will be goats, but sometimes sheep will be sheep. You know, the ones that want to work with you, they were the first ones to get lined up. These are the bad boys of the group. So the judge is now checking the body conformation, checking her teeth, checking the musculature, checking the backs to make sure the backs are straight. Whatever the standard is for Southdown sheep, that's what the judge is looking for to make sure this lineup. And he's going to pick the best in breed. If this is the final lineup, then he's going to pick the best in breed out of the sheep that we have here in front of us. So before the judge makes his decision, Blair and her mom have selected which sheep they think look the best. What's your number, Blair?
I like 310 and this one right here.
So the one on the end
Yes.
is Blair's choice, and then Persil's choice is 310. If you can see 309 and 310. 310 fleece looks really good. I like the coloration. You have sizing. Which one you like?
I think it's the one next to.
Okay, that's 308.
Yeah.
So I got them mixed up. Okay, so 310 is one over.
Yeah.
I like 308 then. I think 308 has a nice clean back. Looks good. 310 is a little sagging in the center to me.
Oh, this one right here.
No, 310. The back is 310. Back is a little sagging. That's just. I like 308.
This one right here. I like 310.
Okay, so the judge is about ready to make the first cut through. Okay, so this sheep is going to now take a look at them and see how they actually move. If you ever watched a dog show, this is very similar to a dog show. What's on show is very similar. So he's going to now kind of take a look at them and see how they move. He's really going back to these two over and over again, just checking these two, and this third sheep, 309, has made the cut.
Now Hampshire Group 3 is done, we'll be moving on to the championship, where all firsts within their class will be put forward.
Just going through. Guys, if you've never seen a sheep show, if you've never seen sheep judging, this is it. If you've seen a dog show, you'll recognize that this is very similar. And a lot of it comes down to the judge's discretion and what he knows about that breed and what is the best to breed. Okay, here comes the final judging. All right, that's first place. That's second place. That's third prize.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
fourth prize. And here's our first, second, third, and fourth prize for Southdown sheep. It's so great to get to see this all the way through from beginning to end.
The one I thought was gonna win won.
That's it? The one you thought was going to win won?
Yep. I
Yeah.
picked 3, but I thought because he or she or whatever, they were more controlled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was it?
Yes.
That's your first sheep show?
Yes. Very nice. Very interesting to see that.
Yeah, it looked just like a dog show, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, guys, so we're going to continue on here through the Kent County show, and let's see what else we can see.
It was great to see the sheep judged. Normally when we come to shows, the judging has already happened, so it's always great to see it firsthand.
Again, guys, this is an agricultural show, and that's going to be not robotic, but a person stands on the back. A guy stands on the back, and there's a little lifter right there. And these are the ones that you'll use if you live and your neighbor's home is really close to your home, but you want to get in that backyard. No, that's a dump truck.
No, this one right here.
Which one? That's a dump truck. See, the shape of the dump truck is just really tiny. As I was saying, if you have a narrow space between you and your neighbor, you can use these, smaller pieces of equipment to get into that backyard and see what you can see and take out the logs, dirt, whatever you need. So the sheep are being judged right now, so we can't really go through the pavilion for the sheep, but there is a really nice pavilion set up for the cattle. We're going to do a walkthrough here of a cattle pavilion and just see some of these great cows here in Kent. Oh, look at these nice little Dexters, and I don't see a lot of Dexters. We see a lot of different breeds, but this is the first one this year that I can say I've seen Dexters. This is just like that first cow we saw that was at Curly's farm. These are a different color, and then look at this. So if you have a small acreage, you don't have a lot of land, Dexters is a great cattle for small landholders. They're mixed use, so you can have a Dexter cow, and you can use them for dairy, or you can use a Dexter cattle for beef. But you see, they're just a much smaller stature of cattle. You see there's a grown man standing there. You can see that's a Dexter cow there. It looks like a little Dexter bull, and here's a little Dexter heifer, but they're really small. If you want something for small landholders, small farm, Dexter is absolutely one of the better ways you can go. There's other small breeds like the Zebu, but the Dexters are really good one to get. So we were just in Scotland for the Royal Highland show, so we saw a lot of wonderful Highland cattle. But I love seeing Highland cattle, beautiful, shaggy looking cattle. Just a great look on them every time you see them. And this looks like a really nice, this is a British Charolais. It's a nice Charolais cattle, but doesn't look like a Charolais to me. That actually looks like a heifer. Charolais is typically this white color, and here we are. This is what I would call a British Charolais. This is the first prize winner. You have that really white, creamy color. That is a breed standard for a Charolais. So we have the first prize bull here. This is a big boy. Nowhere near the largest bull that I've ever seen. I've seen some really big, I've seen some really large bulls, but still a good looking bull, and he's the first prize winner. Here's some nice cows here, but I like this one. This one really jumps out at me. Third prize bull. I love that coloration. It's a pedigree Sussex bull. It's a nice looking bull. Okay, I think now we've passed out of the beef cattle, because cattle come in two different varieties. There's your beef cattle, and then there are your dairy. And we're now down on the dairy end of the cattle pavilion. So guys, that's just a quick walk through a cattle pavilion. And I love pointing them out. I see them all the time, and I love it every time I see it. I love seeing a cow and a cow wash. Here's the first prize winner, dairy cow. And then here's some cows that are getting prepped up. There's a nice washing station back here, get them ready for show. Excuse me, I know you're busy. What breed of cattle is this?
These are beef shorthorns.
Beef shorthorns.
These are beef shorthorns, and that's the Limousin. So
This is the Limousin.
Two beef shorthorns and 2 Limousins.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Oh, that's nice. A couple of beef shorthorns and what I call limousines. I think he called them limousins. It's just a pronunciation difference, but those are some really nice looking cattle there. All right, guys, we're going to continue on through the Kent County show. We've seen sheep, we've seen cattle, and let's move on and see what we see next. So we saw Curly's Farm, I think that's the name of it, and then here is Living Land Village. This caught my eye because it's very similar to Curly's Farm, where you have different small animals set up here that for your viewing, but these look like some really wonderful Gloucester Old Spot piglets. And piglets always catch my attention. But look at those little guys down there. Just look, it's 4 of them. Just some really great little piglets. And here are some white park cattle. I'm not familiar with this breed of cattle at all. I really like the look of them. Some white cattle with the nice horns. They're not polled, which means that they have horns. Black spots under there, under the undercoat, so to speak. You can see those black spots on them. But these are white park cattle. I think these would definitely, in the U.S., these would definitely be considered a heritage breed, if you could even find them in the U.S. at all. But here in the U.K., they're probably still heritage. Just a great looking cattle. We're leaving the agriculture section of the Kent County show, and we're heading into where a lot of the vendors have things set up. And in a little while here, we're going to start looking for some food because we haven't had anything to eat yet, and it's right at lunchtime. So nice vendors here, but we are kind of on the hunt for food at this point. The Krusty Pie Company. That looks really interesting. There are a lot of pies here, meat pies here in the UK. Those look like some tasty ones. Oh wow, look at that. Vegetable samosas, chicken tikka samosa, and lamb samosa. Same bag is great, yeah, that's fine.
So 2 vegetable and
1 chicken, 1 lamb.
anything else for you?
That's it. Then pork scratchings, caramelized apple pork scratchings, spicy chili pork scratchings, and traditional pork scratchings. I'm not picking up any of those today, but they still look good. I did pick up 4 samosas, and while I'm getting samosas, it looks like Blair and her mom are down here getting some legendary cookies. Thomas Cookie Company. Oh wow, look at these cookies. Cookie cups. I don't think I've ever seen a cookie cup before. Are you getting cookies for me too?
Yes, milk chocolate.
See, that's why I married you.
Whereabouts are you guys from? Where's the accent?
US.
Yeah, whereabouts?
Yeah, Washington D.C. area. Yeah.
Somewhere like I had a holiday booked to Florida.
Oh yeah.
Just December 2019. My wife was pregnant with our oldest kid and couldn't go. And we're going to go when he was born, and then COVID hit. And I really wanted to get out to America. I've never been there. I have a cookie company.
Yeah.
I haven't been to America.
Yeah, these would go so well in the U.S.
Yeah.
We love all things like cookies.
It's the Kent County show, you know.
Yeah.
Place to look around.
Yeah. And so this is your company?
Yeah, I'm Thomas Cookie Co.
Okay.
That's me. Doing it for 8 years now.
8 years. I was going to ask how long you been doing it.
Yeah, 8 years.
And these I've never seen a cookie cups like these. Are your designs?
I started making these about 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And I didn't see them then. I was kind of just innovating. You see them around a little bit now, like in the sort of areas that I deal with. I always see what's going on in the food industry and stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are making them now. Like Aldi's come up with like a cookie cup making kit. And I don't like to sound like an innovator, but as I said, I didn't see it when I was.
You did it first.
Yeah.
You did it first. Go ahead and claim it.
Yeah, got it. And the brookies as well.
Yeah.
That's what I love about that's proper like American mentality. I love it so much. In this country, British people are like, no. So I might know. Americans, yeah,
It's you. So if someone wanted to like find your cookies, where could they find you at?
Yeah, so we do it all online. So I'll give you that.
Okay.
Right, we can have one as well.
So www Thomas Cookie Kodak. Yeah.
Cookies. So,
Okay.
Do you ship?
That's cool.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Do you ship?
It's only around the UK, I'm afraid, at the moment. It's because the shelf life is just not quite long enough.
Yeah. But you do ship around the UK.
Yeah, ship
Oh, yeah.
around the UK.
That's
So, so we get a lot of people. We actually get a lot of US customers ordering for people in the UK. We
Yeah.
know people over here because it's a great gift to send around and that.
Okay.
Gift messaging and that. I actually run a social media ad in America.
Yeah.
Like saying UK cookie company, and you get a lot of people like click on that and buy stuff for people. In
Okay.
so.
Oh, I'm gonna throw them a video if that's okay.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, Thomas.
No worries. Enjoy.
Thank you.
These guys.
Uh-oh. We have babies now who are starting to baby. It's been a little while since they babied, but they're starting to baby now. But little baby boy, he's having a day. Okay, so here's the first nice area which is set up with a lot of different vendors selling food. I see waffles, coffee and cake, pizza. There's some Greek crepes, then La Pizza, just a lot of different things here. But I think we're going to continue to move on to see if we can find something a bit more authentically British. I would love some nice sausage, but let's see what else we can find here. Let's keep moving. Okay, so we found another section with food, and this is some loaded fries, German sausage. I'm not making the decision today. I'm gonna let Blair decide where we eat today. So I'm just following along to see what it is that she selects. It's a nice little coffee stand, really awesome coffee. I like the name. That's a declaration of really awesome coffee. Nachos with beef. There's some Japanese fusion. Now that's not something you normally see at a county show. And then traditional fish and chips. But I think we're heading back this way as Blair makes a decision. We'll figure out what we're going to get here today. So I think Blair has settled on hide and Greek. I like that play on words, hide and seek, but this is hide and Greek. We'll be eating Greek, guys. You know, we eat a lot of Greek, and I'm not going to complain. Guys, it is a beautiful day out here at the Kent County Show. There is not a cloud in the sky, but it is about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It's toasty. And so any type of smoothie, frozen beverage that you can get hold of, I'm telling you, that's what I'm going after. And I saw this place here, artisan coffee, iced smoothies. I had to rush over. It is so hot out here. Mango smoothie. Wonderful. Thank you. Chocolate frappe and mango smoothie.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know what's in.
So we just finished a phenomenal meal that was Greek. It was really tasty. We're gonna try some of these cookies here in a few minutes, and we're moving on through the rest of the day here at the Kent County Show. The first half has been great. Let's see what the second half has to offer. So here's a Ford dealership, but what's really impressive is they have a 1910 Model T Tourer. Look at this, guys. Classic and vintage, all in one. We have a small section here for the farriers. There's going to be shoeing horses. We got a couple horses here being shoed. This is always great to see at the county shows. It's a hot day to be working under this pavilion right next to that fire there. They actually have round times where they'll be demonstrating horseshoe making and horseshoeing. These horses here will be shoed, and they're also making, you see the horse over there is being shoed, and they're also making the horseshoes in the back.
today. One of them is somewhat overstimulated in there. It's his first time off the farm. But Bofa she's his sister, but she is a bit more settled. And we're just going to show you a little bit about how we train them onto the scent that we use when we're out trail hunting. So
Blair, could you hold this camera?
with our beagles, we take them all out through
Yeah.
the winter
On her.
to follow laid trails, and we use an aniseed scent. And of course, the hounds have to get used to it so they know what we want them to do. So in here, I have a little tuggy that has got some of our aniseed scent on it. And what we want to do is we want to encourage the puppy to mark. She's already interested. Yes. So if I give you the tuggy and I hold the dog, so what we're asking her to do is just, if you do it stationary for a moment, yes. And then we throw a treat down for her. And this is getting her used to the scent that we want her to follow. Yes. Treat. That's it. And we throw the treat. We just quietly move up the arena. Good girl. So by moving the tug, we're also getting her used to the fact that we want her to follow it. And rather than we mark when she does it right, yes. We mark it with the yes so she knows. And then we throw the treat down afterwards so that the reward comes from the tuggy, not from our hands. Otherwise, it's very easy for the hounds to start looking to you for the treat, and then they lift their heads, and when they're following a trail, we need them to have their heads down, looking for that scent all the time. So basically we do this a few times a week, yes, and just make a game out of it. So I'll hold her back now, Mike, and we'll see if she follows it with her nose. Still doing it by sight at the moment, but it's how we increase the training. Girl. And the training, it's got to be fun. They've got to want to do it. So she's feeling that I've done that right. Nobody's giving me a treat. Goodies. Yes. Good cow. And just keep it light and fun, just as you would with your dogs at home. Training is fun. There's no right or wrong. When they get it right, yes, then you reward. And if they're not getting it, you try and make it easier for them to get that win, so that it's always fun and they don't feel frustrated in that they haven't done it right. So it's all just playing and we love it.
This is a really cool area for the horses that's gonna jump to kind of do a warm up. They can warm up here before they go out through the actual trial. There's a pile of horse manure. There's other words for that. But check out these guys. These are these carriages that you see pulled by the heavy horse. And these are beautifully taken care of. I like this blue one here. And look at this. Here's a brake. I'm pretty sure it's going to be hand controlled. There's a brake on that right there. Just kind of swing you around the back of them. You know, you used to use these to move things around. I'm thinking firewood. Drop it in the comments if you know from a historical perspective here in the UK what used to be hauled in some of these carriages. These used to be actually working machines. They're beautified now, but there was a time when these were actually very much in use on a daily basis. This is the 100-year anniversary for the Kent County Show, so I'm very excited to be here for the 100-year anniversary of the show.
Have a seat, my dear. Honestly, I won't let you sit on it. No higher. It goes lower.
Oh, no, I need to.
Not higher.
I'll sit there. We need to
They're actually designed to hold 28 stone in weight. Such a little thing. And you carry it like so. So when they're all locked in, that possibly can't go down until you get off, lift up, twist, and it goes down. That's all it weighs. And you can either carry it by the hand or go strap it hands free.
Okay, we're gonna get one. Yeah, we'll take one.
Oh, she woke up with the
So there's a Ferris wheel right behind me. Last year, guys, it was all about riding Ferris wheels. This year, we're more on the ground. We have the babies, so we can't get up on the Ferris wheels. But that still was a great experience. Here we have some of the old tractors. They're going to take these out to the main arena, kind of put them on display so you don't have to come over here. They'll bring them to you. Here's a nice old tractor, and I believe that's something like a hay baler attached to that. Drop down in the comments if I'm wrong on that, guys, and let me know.
Yeah.
You're not with all that crying stuff, are you?
She's still trying to figure out. Am I really awake? I think I'm awake.
Nice to see these old work trucks out here, and they're moving the tractors out now. Just a really great display. But they're not moving all the tractors out. As you can see here, this is a nice section of those old tractors. Some Ford, Massey Fergusons. A couple of them, I think there's kind of a unique paint job on some of these. Some of them more authentic, but these all look good. I like this one. This one's really catching my eye. Because I don't know if that cabin, I don't know if this cabin is factory, but it doesn't look factory, guys. I think a farmer got creative back in the day. But I could be wrong. Drop down in the comments, let me know. Love the paint job on that one there. Ferguson 35, that looks good. Massey Harris. You know, I have so much respect for agriculture shows and then those farmers and people who are keeping these old pieces of equipment working, operational, and keeping around to be enjoyed by other generations. You know, not necessarily in a use capacity, but just to kind of show you historically where we all collectively come from. One of the things that the Kent County Show does better than a lot of other county shows is that they set up a really phenomenal car display. Look at these old cars, guys. Coloration looks good. Cars are beautiful. Heritage vintage vehicles. Some of the best around. Let's kind of work our way down through these aisles a little bit. We're not going to be able to do a detailed look at them, but let's kind of check out some of these. Now this looks like the pony that's on my Ralph Lauren polo pants. I wonder if there's any relation. Oh, that's nice. Looks like this one's for sale for 12,000, 13,000 pounds. This one could be yours. That's really nice, guys. Have the baby, so I'm gonna have to keep it moving. I want to see more of these cars, but I want a tighter timeline today than normal. Just want to give you a glimpse of it. Kent County Show always has a really phenomenal woodland village. I can say this, guys, because this is my second time at this show. I just want to show you a little bit of it. Look at this bear. This is a really cool scarecrow, but this is where you have some of the local foods. And here we have Wood Stable Oyster Trading Company. Let's just do a quick walkthrough, guys, of some of the local food things that are available here at this show. Oysters here on ice. Local fishery established in 1793. There's an old heritage there. There's some nice cheeses. Canterbury cheese makers. Some more cheese and dairy products. A bit of vertical farming products here. Oh, you know, preserves, jellies, and things of that sort. Just some nice products and produce by local craftsmen, local artists, and local makers. So we're gonna just kind of move along here. There's so much to see here at the Kent County Show. I know I will not have a chance to see it all, but I just want to kind of give you a glimpse, guys, so that you see some of what was on display here this year. It's a nice toasty day out here, guys. So there's this one company that's just caught my eye, and it appears to be a lemonade company. Oh, that looks nice. Watermelon lemonade, passion fruit, classic lemonade, strawberry lemonade. Oh, these all look nice. Mango lemonade? I don't think I've ever heard of a mango lemonade before. So I just picked up this lemonade. I got the classic. I just tried it. It's delicious, right? So if you're gonna do something with lemonade, you get the classic first, just straight lemonade. Because if that's good, then you know everything else is gonna likely be good. If that's bad, then the rest will be bad. But Bearded Bee's Original Lemonade. I love the way they have that lemon with a little beard on it. That's a cool logo. And this is going home with me, not to be shared with the kids. Maybe Blair can get a glass. Double Peeps. That looks really interesting. I think I've seen this before. This artist makes a lot of great art using stones and pebbles. So a lot of local Kent artists right here. Just great foods, tasty delectables. Delectable is the word of the summer, people. You will be hearing it. You will be hearing it all summer long. Delectable. Great British Cheese Company, Old English Fudge, just a lot of tasty things here. This is the Delectable Owl. There's one guy asleep, one girl's chilling. So we have the littles with us, guys, so we're going to cut this trip a little bit short, but this has been a great day. 100 years of the Kent County Show. I'm looking forward to 100 more. I won't see them all, but I'll see as many as I can. Hope to see you next year. Until next time, take care.